What is going on, race fanners? Robert from RW Channel here, and it is that time. It's catalog season, and a very special one at that. And as you see on the cover here, Lionel is celebrating its 125th anniversary here. So I bet we might get some special new items here in this catalog. And right up we go. And I'm pretty sure we might get some and a logo history here. We might get some special commemorative items here. Oh, it shows the anniversary logos too. Lionel Corporation. Always seen those on the Lionel boxes when I always unbox the trains when I visit my grandma's house. Making memories. 125 years. Hey! And of course they had to go big or go home with the Vision Line Hudsons. The J1E Hudsons. I like about the Commodore Vanderbilt Hudsons. 125th anniversary. So I'm pretty sure we either might get a Vision Line version of this or a... Is that like a pre-war heritage scheme? Because that looks amazing. That is a pre-war inspired set. Vision Line Commodore Vanderbilt. Oh boy. And $1,800. That is certainly going to be worth your wallet, ladies and gentlemen. We have the gold-plated Hudson. $2,000. Of course they had to raise the price for that. And we have the Engine of the Year. And of course it had to be a Vision Line Commodore Vanderbilt. Oh, we have the Red Comet. Look at that. Pretty good nod for the pre-war Commodore Vanderbilt Hudsons. Those look magnificent. And we got the post-war stuff. We got the S2 steam turbine and the... What is that? Oh yeah, 242 Scout. They made a legacy version of that. And it's $1,000 for that. Lionel 1684. Yeah, that looks like amazing. And that's the Lionel 671 turbine. And we have the post-war streamlined passenger cars. Yeah, that's pretty neat having the pre-war and post-war items there. And we have a Lionel pre-war inspired Vision Line set. And is it just me, or did Lionel do a sniff of MTH's template reproduction vibes? I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but here we have the Lackawanna Trainmaster set. The coloring on that is not that appealing in my opinion. Looks more like a cream color for the Lackawanna, and has the hotbox reefer on it. Oh, that's neat. They have a Lion Chief post-war inspired set with the 262 Prairie. That's a good homage. And the New York Central conventional. They're bringing back the conventional sets. That's neat. That's a mystery there. We have Line Chief and they have the conventional sets. So who knows? We might have a slew of conventional sets. And wait a minute. Why would a conventional set cost $1,200? Why would it cost $1,200? Jesus crevity. Oh, it's TMCC, so these engines might probably be legacy then. Minimum curve R31. They work on my layout. Whoa. And these probably work on my layout. Line Chief plus 2 point. Holy moly. Look at Angela Trotter Thomas Pacific. A slew of Lionel anniversary cars. Pulling out all the stops. And they got the HO scale, American Flyer, O scale, and O gauge. And now we have the hand cars. There's your personalized car. Oh, is that a blasted puzzle? Ah, that looks beautiful. Basically me when I saw Uncle Bryce's Lionel collection for the first time. Lionel pens. They're putting out all the stops for their anniversary. Mr. F Unit, are you good? Looks like you need to stop drinking too much of that diesel fuel, ain't you? Lionel table decoration. Man, they're pulling all the stops. And Thomas Kincaid. And now we're getting out to the trains with the Vision Line Hudsons. And I'm pretty sure from the Commodore Venable we saw, we're probably going to get a whole variety of Hudsons. And we have the standard ones here. Scale pilot trucks available through Lionel customer service for all Vision Line options. The whistle steam is back. The swinging belt's back. Road-specific details and dialogue. The pneumatic drawbar and the force coupler is back. So they got the centipede tenders looking amazing. 5344. Same as the previous Hudsons. And now they have, I think, no classification lights. And how much are these guys? $1,800. Chicken feed for a Vision Line engine. Yeah. What if schemes. And of course they have the centipede tender with the water scoop steam effect. Oh, they have a gray Hudson. LCC exclusive. They got the pacemaker, the Toronto, Hamilton, excuse me, Buffalo. Of course, I have the pacemaker there. Sorry if I repeated myself. The Niagara Falls Deluxe. Those cars look amazing. Yeah, pretty neat. And there are the Commodore Vanderbilts. And the swinging bell on a Commodore Vanderbilt as well. Yeah, that looks amazing. Yeah, this has a solid disc drivers on it? The 20th Century Limited. And I'm pretty sure since Lionel have already made the Drive-Its Hudsons, I'm not sure if they might make a Vision Line version of it, and holy moly, $3,600 for a set like that. '20th Century Limited. Yeah, these engines. Not sound like a broken record, but Lionel really putting everything into this catalog, especially for the anniversary. In the words of Alfred E. Perlman, I want that steam engine. And probably mostly every Lionel collector seeing this catalog, because those are going to go sell out fast. Even though most of these engines don't work into the sets in the Florida East Coast. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get some ES44s. And just blurting it out, from my opinion, not the biggest fan of the new Florida East Coast scheme. All due respect. I get their vibe though, but and speaking of which, graffiti auto racks, $1,300 for a tenny set like that. Only 4 auto racks. Big art. Yeah, these auto racks look mint. Now we're getting somewhere. To this. Oh, the turbines. I knew the turbines would be back. Small smoke lifters also included. And of course, we have the Penske 6200. And we have the streamlined inspired scheme. Kinda looks spiffy on a steam turbine. And of course the what if schemes. Tuscan red. Milking the CNO chassis scheme, Lionel. You're milking it. Speaking of milking, Southern Pacific Daylight. I don't know how that would fit on a Southern Pacific passenger train, but all due respect, this is a big curse. And they have the unlettered S2 steam turbine, and $1,400 a pop. Chicken feed for a new steam turbine exhaust sound in place of chuffs and whistle steam smoke effect. And like I said, there's the Heislers. They redone those. Oh, looking spiffy. I love the Weyerhaeuser scheme on that. Love the red roofs on those Heislers. I wonder if I might get some shades as well. Oil steam smoke effect, of course. $1,600. They're more than the blasted turbines. What? At least these are less. The A6 Atlantics. Oh, I love the CNA scheme there. Merton Route, Erie. And now into the diesels. And I don't know if I saw it on the Steam, but I think every engine now has 4-digit addressing when using the base 3 and the cap 3. I might get a base 3 since I already have the cap 3. I've been heritage units. Non-powered does not include any electrics. Cost-cutting Lionel. And now that I see them in the flesh here, in the catalogs, they don't look too bad in my opinion. Some of these look good, like the Family Lines and the Atlantic Coastline. New York Central is, Metro North is, did it better in my opinion, all due respect. But still, CSX, like I said, putting all the stops on these units, and the NS Heritage units are back. And they're now $750 a pop. $8.99. CPKC. Still getting used to this scheme. And CN scheme. And now for the Trainmasters. You got the CNJ. Oh, love the Chicago Northwestern scheme there. And Milwaukee Road. More Pennsy. Reading. And they got both the Pennsy lettering and just the keystone on it. GB35s. Like the Great Northern scheme on there. $650 for that wee GP35. Pretty interesting, the Illinois Central Golf scheme. I wonder if Lionel was supposed to do that in an orange, but it looks more red in my opinion. And road specific details. Minimum curve 031, so it works in my layout. And the SD40T-2, the tunnel motors are back. The summer in Lake Erie. Love the scheme though. And when CN took over, they changed it to look like this. Rio Grande and Southern Pacific tunnel motors all join the party. $700 for each of them. Union Pacific, and it's all rusted out in that. A bit of that detail there. And we have the UP SD40s after they got repainted. Wheel in Lake Erie. Alco FAs and $1,200. That's almost as much as a steamer. Man, These prices these days. Mars light work probably. Oh, you could change the Mars light on that on your engines. Electric couplers on front pilots, none operating on rear. So you can't use the electric couplers when you split these engines up. Sound in the lead unit only. Both units power with lights and smoke. So if you operate the back unit, you won't get any sounds. That's a bit of a downgrade in my opinion. Chicago Northwestern. Love the Wabash scheme though. Now look at the sets. What? What are you doing with the renderings, Lionel? Like, if this is a... like, look at the letter on the Southern Pacific logo. Like, don't tell me that's going to be what it actually is. And of course, it's like $1,100, while the engine's just $700. But for all those cars, like, that's a bit of a steal. We got more auto racks, more gondolas there. And if one of those previous auto racks, were they Vision Line? Sorry if I'm going all the way back, but that is a bit strange seeing like those auto racks, Vision Line auto racks. I was correct on that. Min and max switch and volume control for customer settings. So these have, I think, rail sounds on them. That's unique. Nah. Oh, 54 for these auto racks, so blasted Vision Line freight modern freight cars now, besides those tankers. And I forgot to mention the Stasis and Sounds Diner. See how we got the regular and the Vision Line auto racks now, but who's gonna spend that much on some blasted auto racks like when there's already the legacy auto racks? But to each their own, in my opinion, all due respect. But still, if only Lionel like sold some auto racks like in a set or so, like the passenger cars or the Pacific Route Express ones. And speaking of which, the boxcars. Sleeper sounds. That's a new one. And I'm pretty sure that might be in the blasted 20th Century Limited set. Minutemen. Bayonet cabooses. The blasted disconnect cars. And we have some, pretty sure some line cars. Beautiful box cars. Oh, bicentennial love here. Where tankers, graffiti everywhere. Traditional O gauge. And with the Line Chief Plus 2.0 steamers, with the Pacifics, Reading Crusader, Western Pacific, and Texas Pacific. I wonder if they have a southern scheme there. And they got the EMD F3s, the new F3s. $8.99 for just a legacy, for just Line 2 Plus 2.0 diesel set. Like, come on, guys. Yeah, these look pretty spiffy. If only they had both of those units powered. Lionel fan anniversary of F3s? Never! Only one powered unit? Never! And of course they have passenger cars. 1,100 bucks for that wee set of passenger cars. This ain't Vision Line, guys. This ain't Vision Line. And $3.99 for that Station Style Diner. Ready? 4-pack includes 2 coaches and 2 observations like the Crusader. Love your attention to detail. A G-gauge. That is probably a cursed-looking Penske steamer. Ah, all engines go. They finally did it. Battery? Oh. What? Battery operated O-gauge train set. $149. Probably the cost of a very traditional O-scale set by then. Diesels. And has a line chief remote. And of course, they have to have the Polar Express as well. And now we have the traditional O-gauge set. Navy. Always having the RS3s on hand. The iconic Penske Keystone. Still, the honest $400 it is. Thinking about trailers. Oh, track lighting cars. I might get one of those for my layout. Might get the PRR one though. And we have the separate engines. Love the Union Pacific one though. Sort of reminds me of like one of the UP sets. Now I got the RS3s. New Haven RS3 with the inverted color scheme on it. Star Wars. Disney. I wonder what Lionel and Disney were smoking when it came with these sets, but still, to the Star Wars fan, wait, do these even have handrails? These don't even have handrails. I just realized that. They don't... These, sans these engines, these don't even have handrails. Man. But they got, like, the Rebels and the Empire theme sets. Pretty spiffy. Oh, is that Mustafar? Is that Mustafar? That is giving Anakin Skywalker PTSD right now. blue milk. These sets. And of course they're $500. Thanks to the licensing agreement. Costs almost as much as an older legacy diesel today. And look at that. They're showing all like the decorations on the space battles there. Pretty spiffy, but it's a bit of an odd collab in my opinion. Lightsaber boxcars. They're the sequels and the prequels. As well as the original trilogy. Man, they have a lot of these cars. DC cars, Wonder Woman, more DC cars, more Looney Tunes cars, and the Dynamite, and the rocket car, Hogwarts Express, more Disney stuff, and George Roger Thomas. They got the Red Comet one. Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. They're putting out all the collabs. All engines go. They finally made a new Thomas, but not in the way I would have expected. If only they made an O-scale version of Thomas and some of the other characters there and rolling stock for the Railroad Series 80th anniversary. By the way, happy anniversary, Thomas and friends. 80 years of Mattel. Peanuts. And they got the trolleys. Ford and Chevy bringing it with the oil tanks and the well cars. John Deere, Budweiser, Railroad History. Oh, look at that. Railroad Museum, Pennsylvania. 50th anniversary. Orange Blossom Special and the Stockton in Darlington. Happy 200th anniversary to the Modern Railway. More history boxcars, personalized cars, and cabooses. And they got Ford and Chevys. Who knows, we might do one with the Traverse on it. If you've seen our Chevy Traverse on RB channel. Area 51. Halloween. They have a section dedicated to that. Right. And they have a section dedicated to Christmas. And of course, Bull Express has a Vision Line Commodore Vanderbilt. North Pole Central Heisler set. Probably the only Heisler set in this catalog, probably. But correct me if I'm wrong if I... St. Nicholas. That's the big guy steam engine. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, like, if there are more than one of these sets. accessories, they have these campers. They have the lighted stations. Fake news stand. What? Everything is fine. Someone in the Lionel developers thing might have had a short fuse. And then decided to make this. Yeesh. All due respect. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. There's the Base 3 and the Cap 3 and the Transformers. Lionel's still making the conventional Transformers. Oh, and they got a revised CW80 Transformer. Compatible power supply for the Line Chief Plus, Line Chief Plus 2.0 Legacy, every engine in the fleet. And track there. Fast track. Customer service. Okay, that is a beautiful looking engine there. If only BNSF made these heritage units, or if correct me if I'm wrong, if only and if CP made these heritage units, they can make one up for the Milwaukee Road. Custom ROM opportunities for train enthusiasts everywhere. Make your own set. I didn't know you could do that. Pick your engine, pick your cars, pick your power, pick your track, accessory. That is awesome. Might do some configuring there to see what we got. And we have these engines still available. Surplus, surplus, surplus. And hopefully they load the prices on these engines and cars. And they still got the Rio Grande training cars. Man, there's a lot of surplus rolling stock. They got the doodle bugs. They got accessories. They got everything. LCCA, and that's it. Every day is International Train Day. You guys have really cool trains. You guys have really expensive trains. All due respect. Yeah. That is pretty impressive for their 125th anniversary. Just hope that Lionel could hopefully lower the prices for the inflation, and hopefully bring back some of the features, like in maybe in the future catalog for the volume 2. Excuse me. Yeah, definitely my favorite items there would probably be the Vision Line Hudsons, probably the regular Hudsons. If only Lionel made like a black Commodore Vanderbilt Hudson, but correct me if I'm wrong if that isn't like one of the official colors. But I've seen in videos, they're probably one of those Commodore Vanderbilts might be black. But yeah, and if any of those surplus items are still there, I might buy them if they're on the cheap. And I might get that track clean card for my layout. And I think with that out of the way, I think it's about time to pull into the station here on this Art of Reviews. Be on the lookout for some new videos coming up, including Part 1 of SEMA Week 2024, and a clip of it will be posted on RDB channel, probably on Instagram, as a sneak peek. Drive safe, everyone. Bye.